Well, folks, this is the most curious title that I have seen. Derek Huckaby, you were right about I'll never guess what this thing's about from this title. Now, Derek made a gift to the channel for me to do this one, so it's a gift request. Derek, thank you for that, my friend. It's the Gatlin Brothers, Midnight Choir, then in parentheses, Mogen David. I had to look it up to make sure that was the right title even, because that's what you had written, but I'm like, God, is something out of order here? But it's not. That is the title. And you and Derek, you did say this, with a title like this one, you'll never guess what it's about. And you know what? You are 100% correct. I wouldn't even bet $1 to win back 50 to guess what this one is about. Larry Gatlin and the Gatlin Brothers, technically.
Give me a chair over here. Give me a chair.
I used to be a doctor.
Sit down. You're all right.
I was a brain surgeon.
I was a brain surgeon.
This song's called The Midnight Choir at the Rescue Mission, corner of 4th and DeMundry, Nashville, Tennessee.
Sounds like Ray Stevens a lot. I like that steel.
The doors to the mission open at 7, and the soup will be ready about 9. Right now it's 6:30. They're ragged and dirty. They're standing and sitting and laying in line. First they'll do a little singing, then hear a little preaching, and get saved for the 3rd time this week.
Now it rolls, huh?
A bowl of soup later and a pat on the shoulder, and by midnight they're back on the street.
Oh, yeah.
They walk to the corner of 4th Street and Broadway, then take the first alley on the right.
Sounds like real directions.
One of them ask a stranger, how about a hand? And he gives them one finger at a time. Then they spot an old buddy with a bottle of heaven. Then
I gotta say, the way he's singing this reminds me of Lyle Lovett a lot. But I think this is a true location where this is. 4th and Broadway, and then the alley and all that. This just sounds like a true story.
Around what means everything. One bottle for 4. Thank God someone scored. And now the midnight choir starts to sing. Will they have Mogen David in heaven?
Oh, yeah.
Dear Lord, we'd all like to know, will they have Mogen David in heaven? Sweet Jesus, if they don't, who the hell wants to go?
Oh, that's very direct. Is that whiskey?
Dear Lord, we'd all like to know, will they have Mogen David in heaven? Sweet Jesus, if they don't, who the hell wants to go? If they don't, who the hell wants to
ballsy for a Christian group to sing.
Brother, get in here now.
Will brother get us? Where's the bottle? So I guess they were the choir. In the beginning, headphones help. I don't know if you could hear it, but one of them's like, I'm a doc. One guy comes in, he starts coughing right away. The other guy's like, hey, I'm a doctor. I'm a brain surgeon. Just dudes talking trash, right? I didn't know where they were going, but I know the Gatlin brothers have Christian albums and such. So for them to do a song like this, I love it when people will be like, hey, like, is people who believe in God and maybe the resurrection of Jesus and believe, New Testament, Hebrew Bible stuff, all that they're like, hey, it's okay if we venture outside and say, if there's not Mogen David in heaven, who would want to go? From these people's perspective, the homeless people, maybe they're alcoholics that they're talking about. But I'm just assuming Mogen David is a type of alcohol. In fact, I'm going to Google it right now. All right. According to Wiki, it is a wine company. So maybe it's a cheap wine. It's not expensive. This one here they have listed at $7.95. But yeah, I mean, it was going to be alcohol. But I really like their harmonies in this and the production, the way they did it. The piano came in at certain moments, but this is a very intriguing song, Derek. And I knew you knew it was going to get me on some level. Because you know that I like to sort of, not pontificate, I like to think. I like to wonder. I like to try to connect the pieces. I like things that are different, but that get me thinking. That maybe they go hand in hand. Not always. Some things are just so disconnected I can't even make the connections. But this is one of those ones where I like how it started. It was fun. It was like a Bob Dylan, everyone must get stoned type feeling. It had a Ray Stevens feel to it. And Ray Stevens' place is right there on Music Row. I think he's on 18th or 17th or 18th. Anyway, but this was on 4th and Broadway. And I'm guessing maybe there was a mission there where they served the homeless. But I don't know how true a story this whole thing is. But the Gatlin brothers and whoever else was in the studio doing this recording seemed to be having some fun with it as though it was them. So, all right, Derek, I'm going to rate this. I'm going to rate my experience with this song, and the number that popped into my head was a 9.1. I mean, why wasn't it higher? I don't know. Maybe it was so unusual I couldn't get a read on it, but it was, their harmonies, of course, are right up there with Alabama's. I mean, they're just really, really good. But they had fun. I was glad to hear them have fun. I was glad to hear them push the envelope theologically, if you will. Like, if they don't have this in heaven, who would want to go? It's like, well, that's pretty brash to say if you're in a conservative Christian group. You're not supposed to even joke about the dogma or ideology or anything, but this was fun. So there you go. I had no clue. Have a great day. I'll see you in another video. Keep rocking the country.